G'day there, ladies and ladians! Welcome back to another episode of my Ledisman Let's Play of Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we evolved some Ladybug into Ledian, one of the best designed Pokemon in terms of visuals, but not so in terms of stats, and we battled Whitney twice, and failed twice. But I have kind of gone back to the drawing board a bit and figured out some way to have an advantage without really over-leveling, because I don't want to over-level too much for the rest of the game. So, I'll get you through my battle plan, I guess. Our Ledian are level 20, except for Teamy, who is still a Ladybug. Teamy is having an episode to learn moves a bit quicker, so will not be evolving. But these other Ledian, they've got pretty good speed. One of the problems that we were facing against Miltank is that we weren't really given a chance to do anything because Miltank was outspeeding us. After a quick Google search, Miltank's speed is about 45 or 46. Luckily, Ledian is also a relatively fast Pokemon, as you can see on the right. So, it only took a few levels for us to get our speed high enough to battle. Now, unfortunately, not all our Ledian are fast enough, as I believe it's only Bree. Bree may not be fast enough, which is unfortunate, as she is also a flash user, which means that our battle strategy for Miltank is to have Chloe come in, outspeed the Miltank, and then Flash. I know it's relying on RNG, but it beats kind of over-leveling, you know? Like, no matter what I pick, right? I'm using 4 Ledian and a Ladybug versus, you know, essentially 2 Pokemon. And as you can probably see on the right, Ledian is not a good Pokemon in terms of stats, and our move pool is very limited. So I gotta take whatever advantage I can get. It's not gonna, like, no matter what I do, it's not gonna convince me that it's actually good. It's just a case of, like, it is bad, but how bad is it? So, relying on RNG or over-leveling is to be expected. But if we can try to keep that to a minimum, that would be great. Some gym battles, like Bugsy, we were able to beat without over-leveling or abusing RNG. But with this opponent, I feel like it's going to be a bit different. So we got Bruce here. Bruce is going to be focusing on getting rid of the Clefairy, and if necessary can use Headbutt to flinch the Miltank, which is another way we can potentially win. Chloe is going to be our Flash user. Teamy is unfortunately going to be a bit of a sacrifice. Maybe you can get Confusion off. But in any case, even if we can hit Miltank, we're not doing that much damage, and of course Miltank can use Milk Drink. We're not using items in battle, so even using accuracy reduction or confusion or flinching, there's still a good chance that we lose this. But without further ado, I think it's time to give it a try. You are good, Whitney, that's for sure. Alright, let's see it. Clefairy. Now, I'm not sure if the Clefairy has Metronome. It could be potentially bad if it does, but we'll see how we go. Now, that may not look like good damage to you, but for this Pokemon, that's actually really good. Again, on the right, you should be able to see the stats, and this is our fully evolved Pokemon, like we're not able to evolve any further. So it's not particularly good. Even our special stat isn't much higher, so, you know, like, what are we supposed to do here? But in any case, we are defeating the Clefairy pretty easily. I'm almost wanting to pivot to Teamy to potentially save Bruce for later. I think for now though, I'm going to just see how much damage we can do with Headbutt. It's not much. Here comes the rollout. Hey, we survived that. That's very impressive because we're quad not very effective. Although it did outspeed, so we must have the same speed. What is Bruce's... I know Bruce can't fight, but I didn't remember his speed. Okay, Chloe. We're gonna need Flash. It's faster than Chloe? Oh no. That's not good at all. Teamy, hopefully we can get a distraction going. No, it's a rollout, damn. Miltank is fast, I guess Google was lying to me about Miltank's speed. This is not good. Well, it's clear that we're going to be going to round 4. God, I bet it's like a 1 point stat difference as well. And wait, how do we survive that? How did we survive that? Shouldn't it be like super strong? We have a chance if I get enough flash off. But this isn't gonna be fun. We've only got one. Oh, there we go. Did it? Oh, I'm thinking what might have happened is that we went through the 5 uses of rollout and then it had to reset. So it wasn't as strong. But the fact that we can survive at least one rollout means that even if Chloe is not fast enough, which I don't think she is, 47. How much speed have you got, Bruce? 48. Okay, so it's the Miltank has at least, yeah, it would have 48 speed because Bruce can have a speed tie with it. Unfortunate, but the fact that we can survive at least one rollout means maybe we have... Oh god. Because I'm not playing on Switch mode, so this makes it a bit harder. But if we have... I'll think about it on the way, but... Do we just have, like, Bree take on the Clefairy? Hopefully Bree doesn't take too much damage from the Clefairy. We're able to defeat the Clefairy, and we should be able to survive at least one rollout in order to flash. And then from there, the other Ledian should be able to help out. That's probably the strategy. I could alternatively try Chloe for the Clefairy. Better chance of taking out the Clefairy quickly with Ice Punch and Thunder Punch. But we'll see how we go. Round 4. Yeah, that's not good damage. This is not good. Of course. And it's going to flash now. Alright, we're gonna have to flash the Clefairy a bit to save on health. History. Talk about the odds not being in my favour. Okay, we're gonna have to switch to Chloe. Metronome? Oh no. Nightshade. That's actually very annoying, because it's gonna be guaranteed 18 damage. We can't take too many more of those. Okay, that's better damage. Please! How much do you love Whitney? Fair amount. We may not survive a rollout. We definitely won't now. This is rough. Maybe we can get lucky with a rollout miss. It all comes down to this. Okay, that's a rollout hit. Okay, Bruce, you need to interrupt this rollout with a headbutt or supersonic. This is probably better odds, both the accuracy and the confusion chance. But we lose this big die. Doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah, army isn't looking too good. Miss, miss. Nope. Is it 90 accuracy or 95 for rollout? I feel like 90 should be a bit more balanced. Fusey, we need some confusion. No. And Teamy doesn't have any flash or anything. Damn. Okay, so now my strategy, before we level up again, right? The only other strategy I can think of is Chloe goes first, quickly wipes out the Clefairy before we take too much damage, and then gets a flash off. That's my only bet. It'd also be nice if the gym leader wasn't so smart, you know, like the AI. It seems to like using rollout. If we could use Attract or Milk Drink, that could be good, but I guess it's smart. So, we're going to send out Chloe. I could give it a berry. I'm going to try giving it one berry. That way if we take too much damage from the Clefairy, we can maybe survive the rollout. Alright, round 5. If this doesn't work, I'll need to get my Pokemon to higher level to definitely outspeed. Alright, out of the two of these, I prefer freezing than paralysis. Okay, come on, stop hitting. Because you have 5 hits. Okay, frozen. Defrosted, okay, that's fine. Okay, we have a chance. We need to survive this rollout and then get a good flash off. Because that will definitely reduce Miltank's accuracy by a lot. We did not survive. Alright, decoy. Miss, miss, miss. Hey, it's a miss. And we got Supersonic. The unfortunate thing is that I'll need to switch and then use Flash. Let's try it. Okay, we can survive one, but we need either Confusion or Valor to miss. Come on. The worst of both worlds. There goes our flash users. Come on, Bruce. Break the speed high, get a headbutt. And a flinch. That's the most amount of damage we did ever. It's possible to go first, so Supersonic isn't really good. So, come on. Stomp. I'll take that over rollout, I think. He could really get out of the way, but it's not in our favour. Come on, Bruce! In the comments, can you type in Bruce, Bruce, Bruce to cheer me on? That'd be great. No, Bruce! Oh no, we don't have a good chance here. We're gonna have to try and rely on Supersonic. It's all up the teamy, 1 milk drink and all our progress has been erased. Come on, you have a chance. Wait, what did I go for cover punch? Teamy has a mind of his own. We need Supersonic. Yeah. It wouldn't have mattered too much, I don't think. At least this way it's quicker. Okay, so that was round 5 against Whitney. You didn't do too good. We did, you know, relatively decent across all 5 of our Pokemon. What I'm thinking is that we'll have to do some more leveling up. At least 1 or 2 more levels, that way we guarantee outspeed Miltank. Then we can have our strategy actually be attempted. I thought we would be fast enough, but it seems we weren't. And yeah, like while it does suck to rely on ING and over leveling, it's kind of to help prove a point that we can't really win without it, you know, that this Pokemon isn't good on its own. And as we talked about in the last episode, the baton pass strategy isn't even really viable until like endgame, which is possibly Ledian's whole battle plan, I guess, inherently. But in any case, that will be it for today's episode. Next time, I'll level up in between this episode and the next episode. We'll take on Whitney, attempt our strategy. Hopefully it's good enough. It's going to be long, it's going to be relying on RNG, but it's going to be our best bet unless we wanted to, like, you know, get to level 30 or something, in which case it's not going to be too, like, it's going to be okay against the rest of the game. Like, we're not going to be overpowered, but I want to see how low of a level we can be, if that makes sense. In any case, that's going to do it for today's episode, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.